Kia ora, I'm David Downs, and I was lucky enough to get CAR T-cell therapy, which is a cancer immunotherapy, targeting the cancer using the patient's own immune system. I had to go to America to get my treatment, but right now in New Zealand we have a clinical trial here run by the Malaghan Institute. But what is a clinical trial?
So the first process in developing a new medicine is all done in the laboratory, where we try out new medications, see how they work against cancer cells in the lab. When it comes to actually taking something into the clinic, that's a really big step. So we have to manufacture the product, in this case CAR T cells, and do it in a very safe way under lots of regulations.
It really allows, first off, the scientists to ensure that what they've created in the lab actually is effective and is safe. And it also allows patients access to these cutting-edge medicines that they would not get for many years later.
The Malaghan Institute have been working on their new CAR T-cell construct. It's different from the others being offered globally.
And we're not just trialling somebody else's CAR T-cell treatment, we're actually developing a new CAR T-cell treatment with what we hope will be advantages in terms of it being better to tolerate and perhaps more effective.
Phase 1 of the clinical trial has had very positive results.
We treated 30 patients with lymphoma who'd exhausted all of the treatment options. We seemed to have lower rates of some of the main side effects of CAR T-cell therapy, which for some of the existing products are like fevers or occasionally what we call neurological symptoms, so confusion or disturbance with writing. And we saw unusually low rates of that, and the effectiveness seemed broadly to match that of existing CAR T-cell treatments.
More than half the patients were cancer-free after 3 months. For Malaghan's CAR T treatment to be registered or approved, as with all clinical trials, a Phase 2 study must now be conducted.
So we've designed ENABLE-2, a Phase 2 trial to treat twice as many patients, 60 patients with a certain type of aggressive lymphoma. And we're doing several things. One of them is we're treating patients earlier in the course of their lymphoma, rather than waiting until they've had 3, 4, 5 different lines of treatment. We're looking mainly at the effectiveness of the treatment, while still also looking at the rates of those side effects. And we're hoping to see that the CAR T-cell therapy we've developed is more effective than chemo in that group, and causes fewer neurological or brain side effects than current CAR T-cell therapies.
This trial represents an extraordinary opportunity for New Zealand. If we don't do the trial, it puts us back. Patients have less chance of getting access to those cutting-edge treatments.
Regulatory agencies like MedSafe in New Zealand, or even regulatory agencies overseas, can look at the data from this trial and accept that if the trial shows what we hope it will show, to fund the treatment and make it available to New Zealanders in the future.
So clinical trials are the way that we get these amazing breakthrough treatments available for New Zealanders, but we need your help to make it happen.